Guys, we have a big inconsistency. It's not a plot hole. I don't want to get into that discussion again. But there is a big question here. Where was Johnny between Karate Kid 1 and Season 1 of Cobra Kai? Like, there is no backstory to it. So, I think this is something we need to discuss. What's up, boys and girls? This is Vin Jimfi. Hope you're having a smashing day. This is your first time to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And for the rest of you, thank you for joining me again. So, Johnny Lawrence. Johnny Lawrence is probably one of the most popular characters. I mean, let's face it. He is the star of the show. Like, no offense to Daniel, no offense to Miguel, but this really does surround Johnny Lawrence. I think he's going to have a big part in season 2, even though I think that it's going to be a lot about John Kreese also, but definitely Johnny Lawrence. Johnny Lawrence, and you know, I read just through the comments and he really seems to be the most popular character. It really does. So the big question is, where, you know, after he loses to Daniel with the crane kick and he hands over the trophy, like, I love that part. I love that part in Karate Kid 1 when he hands over the trophy. It like instantly turns him into a good guy somehow. I don't know. But then something happens. Oh, technically speaking, we do get to see him in the beginning of Karate Kid 2, you know, when he's sort of being strangled by John Kreese. But then, zip, like, gone. Now, if you remember the scene at the car dealership, you know, when Johnny and Daniel meet, doesn't it feel like it's the first time they meet after a really, really long time? Like, it almost feels like they really didn't connect very much after the fight. And it does make sense, but it sort of makes you wonder, like, what happened to Johnny after that fight? I mean, for one thing, I'm pretty certain that he left Cobra Kai, like, directly after getting second place and having that trophy destroyed by John Kreese. I mean, no doubt that he left, and Tommy and Dutch and all the other guys, they probably also left. I mean, Dutch probably was still around, I think, maybe, I don't know. But what happened to him? Like, there is really no proof, no evidence of anything what took place directly in between those Karate Kid 1, 2, and Cobra Kai. So, for me personally, my guess is he just basically just left Daniel alone. Some people have these theories that Johnny just, you know, left for some military school or something, but I don't really see anything in this show, in Cobra Kai, that really, you know, gives hints about this. No, like, the only thing I can really tell is that Johnny becomes a very quiet person. He, you know, he starts to drink, obviously, and it seems like that night ruined him somehow. It could have been something else, though, and maybe he was just blaming Daniel for a lot of issues and stuff, but the truth is, like, we really don't know what happened in between. He doesn't talk about it. If you think about it, he doesn't really talk a lot about his past. We know he has a kid, and obviously he's not married. And his career really hasn't gone very far, so I'm gonna guess he didn't go to, like, the university to get his PhD. Seems like he sort of, like, threw his life away or something. So I'm really hoping that in season 2 they're gonna give more backstory to it, like, because there really isn't. I'm like really seriously curious, like, what happened to Johnny Lawrence, because watching Cobra Kai 3 times now, I just don't see anything that really. It's almost like if the creators on purpose hide what he did, like if they're saving it for something, maybe for you know, it wouldn't surprise me, for instance, if they make it out to be like he got someone pregnant and he had to drop out of school to earn money or something, you know. We know how he has a problem with temper as he grows up. Did he have a problem with his temper when he was a kid? He really wasn't he? He was sort of controlled and everything, and Daniel sort of did antagonize him, but Johnny was very controlled, I think, except when he was fighting. But it was a very controlled type of fury, in my opinion. So those are just some thoughts I have. I would love to hear if you have any theories on what happened to Johnny Lawrence between Karate Kid 1 and the beginning of 2 and Cobra Kai Season 1. Let me know in the comment section below. Yo.
Okay, that was it. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, see that like button, smash it. And I got some freakishly awesome videos coming up. Better subscribe so you don't miss a beat. I'll see you later. Peace.